Greetings, comrades, and welcome to another BRB guide. I'm Skeleton Etiquette, and this is the Bloodbound horror. It's a split raid ad management fight, so let's kill it. Positioning! Boss doesn't move, split raid into two even groups with one tank on each side and lightly spread out. This fight takes place on 4 small platforms, bringing slows, roots, and kicks. Mechanics. Tanks have a very large frontal cone. This is also the swap. Any one hit goes down into a different realm. We'll call it the cellar. In the cellar, several ads will spawn. We'll call them the fist, the face, and the food. Fists must be tanked. They have a decent punch and will channel a shield for the boss. Kick it before the channel starts. Faces spawn food. Food travels to the boss. If it reaches the boss, it will erupt for raid damage. We don't like this. Slow, root, and cleave the food while prioritizing the faces. The last priority is the fist. Upstairs, you'll deal with spawning tentacles underneath chosen players. If you are chosen, just walk these over the casters. No, do not. Who wrote that? No, walk these in small circles or at the very least in a predictable pattern. Don't leap or blink. Minor movements will help keep this clean. Note that tentacles can also hurt raid members in the cellar, so if you aren't in the cellar, move away from the ads. You can't interact with them anyway. You will be the next group to go down because the cellar leaves a debuff on you, causing you to take more damage from going back into the cellar. But the debuff will fall off if you alternate groups. This is less punishing in normal, but it's basically fatal in heroic. Before you go down, you can see where the ads are spawning. Pre-position before the tank cone, but remember you must be in the tank cone to go down, so mark your tanks and don't get left out. And don't forget, both teams can target and hurt the boss, so keep your damage up. The boss will also apply a heal absorb to the entire raid. You just gotta heal through it. Lastly, the boss will let out a massive scream at full energy. If you stay in this scream, you'll be able to use these handy new potions, because you'll be dead. Even if you escape the scream, there'll be a large dot on everyone. This is a decent time for healing CDs. The scream also acts as a soften rage because each scream will increase the boss's damage by 10%. On heroic difficulty, the boss will also spawn laser beams on either side of it and rotate clockwise. The current tank can manipulate the positioning of these beams by determining where the boss is facing before the beams start. The beams did about 50 million damage a second, and in testing I had about 5 million health, so you'll know if you touch it, and so will everyone else. Blame it on lag, drink a potion, and join the slime gang. Just give the cellar group as much room to deal with the ads as you can. Lust on the pull, and we're on to the next one. Now then, onward, comrades, to glory! Did we make it back in time before the raid lead noticed? Aw, yeah, sneaky glory achieved. If you enjoyed this guide, follow for more, and until we see each other again, take time, and take care.